guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Got it the right way around and fudged up on the thing. Anywho, I'm going to do the Luxury Miami shopping trip, carnivore travel outfits. And then it says Miami Luxury Haul. I really don't want to do the carnivore one. Has anyone watched the carnivore one and thinks I should do it? Let me know. If there's nothing in it worth talking about, I'm going to give it a miss, if you don't mind. Anywho, shall we jump in?
It was cool.
Why? There. Weird. Shall we try again?
Hey guys, you would not believe how I have you rigged up here, but I didn't want to wear the microphone, so I've got it up there too. But welcome to today's video.
How about having a microphone that you can plug in for the days you don't want to wear it on your clothes, huh? Like a professional YouTuber who has a job.
I'm going to tell you all about my recent trip to Miami. I actually flew into Fort Lauderdale. I love that little airport. And I stayed in Aventura. I actually stayed at an AC hotel. Couldn't have been better. It was right across the street from Ruth's Chris. So I ate there several times, and I told John, I said, I'm ready to go back. So the reason I went there originally is I wanted to do a big, fabulous Zara haul. And that is why I planned it. But
you planned a holiday to Miami to shop at Zara, and you're saying that out loud. You do know there's people that can't afford to heat and eat. They're choosing. Thankfully the weather's getting a bit warmer here, so they don't have to worry about heating the house. There's people going to food banks and coming home with a bag of biscuits and a packet of beans trying to make a meal for 5. You've no clue. Live in fucking La La Land.
But before I go into all that, today's sponsor for this video is Ideal Diamonds. I'm partnering with them to tell you about how much I love these. You guys have noticed how much I wear my L with the diamond necklace. These are lab created diamonds made by them, shipped straight to you, ethically, sustainability, all of the stuff that I know is so important.
Ethically, sustainably, all the stuff, you know, that I couldn't be bothered reading up on. You're clueless. Why do people pay you?
To all of you, what is really wonderful to me is that they are set in 14 karat gold solid, and I do not have to take it off. So I wear this one.
You make that sound like you've never had a fucking gold necklace before. Most of my jewellery is gold or silver. I never have to take it off. Have you just lived in fucking costume jewellery all your life? Wasted money on shite when you could have invested in decent pieces? And now you've only got them because you got them for free.
All the time. And then if you want to layer them, another one of my favorites. I love all the different shapes. I've even seen people wear them 2 at a time. But I really just love the simplicity.
Them, not How has she got fucking sponsors? Somebody please explain this to me.
Of the diamond solitaire. And I love the earrings. They're gorgeous. What you do is you purchase the studs, and then they're all modular. So you can move everything around from chain to chain or necklace to necklace.
Do you call jewellery modular? Is that just furniture?
And get your little ear party going. And
oh, will you give up with the fucking parties? I thought we'd left that in the dark ages with bloody Hitchcock Madrona and their arm parties.
Will not upset your ear, make it irritated or anything. And it looks so classy, and they're so beautiful. The sparkle is amazing. And so many of you have gotten these and said that you love them too. So I will
Them!
list their website and all of discount codes and everything I'm wearing down below. And thank you to Ideal Diamonds for sponsoring this video. Okay, so let's get on with what I did, where I ate.
We don't care. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pairs of shoes there, I can see. Are they what she bought? She bought 7 pairs of shoes. Fuck's sake.
All of that good stuff and outfits and all of that. Because I know, I love to know what, like before I go anywhere, I always look up on Pinterest airport outfits and, you know, just different things like that. And I really got some good stuff.
Before I go anywhere, I look up, what should I wear to get on the plane? What should I wear to come out of the hotel? What should I wear to go and eat at the restaurant opposite the hotel? Because I'm a dimwit and I can't put my own outfits together, but I'm on YouTube as a fashion influencer. Whatever.
Stuff. Okay, so let's go back to the reason I was going was I really wanted to do a great big Zara haul. And when I asked the rep which was one of, you know, where was one of the best Zaras, they mentioned that one in Aventura. Now, if I look back to the just few that I've been to, I really liked the one in New York. I think that one was my favorite when I went there for the Barbie event, but this one was really nice. I flew in, let's see, okay, my airport outfit.
I got up, I brushed my teeth, I had a shit, I got dressed. John drove me to the airport, and then I got on the airplane and I sat in the seat and I clipped my thing and I did what the pilot said and I... Why can't you just move it along, woman?
It was my Gap linen pants, linen vest, and this is a frame puff sleeve jacket. I knew it was going to be hot there, but I knew that I needed some type of jacket on the plane and for going out to dinner and everything. And then I wore my favorite of all times, Gucci sneakers. They won't just... I mean, they still sell them. There's a reason. They're just so good. My luggage, I actually carried 2 big suitcases because I knew I was going to have some things coming back. And my Luca duffel. And then I have on my new Gucci, I can't remember the name of that purse, but the pink one, oh my gosh, you guys, it is so...
Why? You know you're doing this video, what I went, where I wore, what the fuck? Write it down! I'll put it down there.
So beautiful. It is like that pink that...
Did you see her hand then? Holy moly, see if I can catch
I mean, they
that.
still sell them. There's a reason. They're just so good. My luggage, I actually carried 2 big suitcases because I knew I was going to have some things coming back. And my Luca duffel. And then I have on my new Gucci, I can't remember the name of that purse, but the pink one, oh my gosh, you guys. It is so beautiful. It is like that...
Look at that hand. The claw. I'm sorry. I'm in a stupid mood and she's just annoying me. How much money can I spend in a weekend? What did we say? There was 52 of them. So she's getting £1,300 a month so far. I could do it in my head, but I can't be bothered. People work 9 to 5, 5 days a week for that in the UK. I'm in the wrong job.
Pink that is in a hibiscus, an azalea. It is just so beautiful and rich. It's just gorgeous. A great little bag. And it does have, I believe it has another strap so that you can wear it crossbody. I'm not sure about that, but I think it does. But I just wore it as a shoulder bag. Okay, so I flew Delta. So smooth flight, got to the Marriott AC hotels. This is my hotel room. These are not luxury hotels. I've stayed.
Oh, Diddums, did you not stay at a luxury hotel? Oh, you had to fucking, what's the word? Oh, damn it, what's the word? Rough it. You had to rough it with the commoners, did you? Oh, poor you.
At this hotel a couple of times. I think one time in Raleigh maybe, and then a couple of times in Atlanta.
It's
but
beautiful.
They're very chic.
What's wrong with you? What more do you need? You're out all day. You come back to have a shower and go to bed. What do you need in the room?
Minimal, understated, a really good, nice little hotel room. I slept really good there and I enjoyed it. And then I got there, kind of early. I got there like at 10 something. So I put on this little Aritzia dress. I saw this dress when John, Brooke, Will, and I were in Florida in the Aritzia window, but we were headed out and I didn't want to stop them just to go look at that. So I ordered it, and it is so beautiful. And it comes in so many colors. I wore it, was it yesterday? Did I wear it yesterday? I may have. I either wore it yesterday or the day before. Probably yesterday. I can't remember, but John really loves this dress.
We don't care when you wore it. Really? Do people not watch this and realise that this is a poor sad woman who has no girlfriends and no one to talk to? So she comes on and she does a long-winded YouTube video about, oh, and then I tied my shoes up. I did them all by myself because I was there on my own and John didn't come. And then I went down the stairs one at a time. Do you know what I mean? Because she gets nobody to talk to. So when she makes a video, she has to tell you every minute fucking detail.
And I headed out and I had on my Steve Madden wedge sandals. And I wanted to go ahead and go to Zara and possibly make a video in the hotel room.
I'd walk past that shop and think it was closed for refurbishment or something. Is that what it looks like all the time? Or do they open these things in the daytime and they close them at night or whatever? What a shit shop if that's what it looks like all the time. I wouldn't go in. I'd think it was closed. Oh, poo, Zara's closed. I'll have to go somewhere else.
So I went to Zara, and at first I was so disappointed, which I would say overall I've been kind of disappointed in Zara lately, just because no reason. It's just me. It's just they haven't had a lot of things that...
It's because you've bought them out already, Lisa. There's nothing left for you to fucking buy. See, this is why people don't buy 10 Chanel bags at once. They buy one, they enjoy it, they use it, and then 6 months, a year later, they buy another one. Because if you buy them all at once, guess what? There's fuck all left to buy.
That I like. I like a lot of pink, white, bright colors. You guys know I'm in my Palm Royale era. In the summer, I just really like color. And I do like black, but you know what I mean. So I hate to say it sounds so negative, but they just didn't have a lot of stuff that I liked. So then I quickly realized it was a 2-story Zara. So I ended up going upstairs and I was very pleased. I saw a lot of things that I really liked, and I ended up getting, I got 2 pair of jeans.
Pairs. There's 2 of them. Do you think, right, that these people that she gets sponsorships from, do you think they even actually watch her? Or they just see the numbers? It's all about the numbers. And if they sponsor her once and her dimwits spend a lot, they'll carry on sponsoring her no matter what she's saying, doing, wearing, whatever.
I'll put some pictures in here as I'm talking. I got 2 pair of jeans that are really nice. I got that yellow jacket, which I love, and you don't have to wear it buttoned up. I just happen to wear it that night.
I wore it like that because I had fuck all underneath.
buttoned up because I knew that it was going to be cooler in the restaurant. That was the first night that I went to Ruth's Chris. And then I got the jacket with the feathers, which I thought would be cool, you know, especially if you wore it with like faded jeans and a white tank top, just that white.
You just know that's what she saw it put together with somewhere. You know when she's saying, oh, you could wear it with... It's not her thinking these things up because she has to go to Pinterest to dress herself.
Little jacket with a pair of sandals. I'm never thinking of feathers really in the way of wearing that with a sequin gown or anything. It was just a, you know, a fun little thing. And then this dress I really love, and this was very inexpensive, and a white dress. And I think I tried everything on for you while I was there. I wanted to make a video, but because I had gotten up at 3 o'clock a.m. that morning, it was weird. It was almost like I didn't feel sleepy, but I just felt tired. Like I was having trouble deciding what I wanted to do. I was getting overwhelmed. So I took a little nap. By the time
Oh, diddums. Were you overwhelmed, were you? A big grown-up lady away from home in a not luxury hotel getting overwhelmed. What a...
got up, the sun was totally on the opposite side of the building. So the best thing about this trip is Mommy's Makeup and Moscato, Christina and Kelly, I think they live about 20, 30 minutes. It can be an hour, depending on traffic, away from where I was staying. So I mentioned to them that I was going and I would love to meet up with them. So Kelly came down and stayed, and we shopped a few days. Christina had her daughter coming home from college. Her son had obligations. She had a lot of plans going on, but she was able to meet us for dinner every night. And you guys, this was also a very inspiring trip, because how wonderful is it to talk to women that you do not feel judged. You don't feel like you have to talk about business. They're not...
You don't feel judged, really? Oh. That's good, isn't it? Because you'd never judge anyone, would you, Lisa? No. You wouldn't judge that poor woman outside Target. Or the lady in the elevator. No, you don't do that, do you?
Not needing to get anything from you. We didn't gossip. We didn't pick on anyone. It was just, you know, real women, real friendship. And I loved it. It fed my soul. I mean...
Oh, can I just... do you know what, Lisa? I really cannot wait for the day that your stupid minions wake up to what you truly are. They found out who the Wizard of Oz was. They're going to find out who you are.
It was the first real vacation I've had in a long, long time. And so...
Sorry? It was the first vacation I've had in a long time. I thought you just went on holiday with your family. Was that not a vacation? That didn't feel like a vacation then, obviously, going away with your family. No, that's too much like hard work, pretending you actually want to be in their presence.
I just loved it. Okay, let me try to go by my pictures here so I don't forget anything.
God
First
forbid.
thing that I walked into Macy's. Okay, here is the underlying theme to the whole shopping escapade that I went on. Of course, I knew I was going to shop there because I knew Aventura Mall is a beautiful luxury mall. I had gone to Miami with Sheila Fajl years and years ago, and we had gone there, and we went to the Ball Harbor shops? I'll come up to that in a little bit. So I was prepared. My trip to Vegas was not planned. I planned this one first. That conference came up after, and so I was cutting it close. I think I was only home 3 days before I had to pick up and leave again. So that's why my videos have been kind of all over the place, because I had to pre-film those. But the first place I went was Macy's, because, as I told you...
They wouldn't be all over the place if you didn't film them and say what day it was or what you were doing. You just filmed a video. Nobody knows when I film mine unless I make a point of telling them. Hey, I'm back. But you weren't back. You were away. So
You in my Vegas vlog that I will list somewhere. List somewhere up here. I needed some nice, comfortable shoes. So
what is that noise? Is it the pussycat?
when I got there, I thought my mission is.
I'm sorry, did she just say she needed shoes? The Imelda Marcos of fucking Wilmington, North Carolina needed shoes.
Was Macy's, because as I told you in my Vegas vlog that I will list somewhere, list somewhere up here, I needed some nice, comfortable shoes. So when I got there, I thought my mission is good looking, not.
I'm sorry, how many pairs of sneakers for walking have you got? I need shoes. You need shoes like I need eyeshadow palettes.
Nice, comfortable shoes to wear with dresses, suits, and whatever else I want to. And the clothes that I took were mostly my Lily Pulitzer dresses that I showed you in my Palm Royale Lily Pulitzer haul. So I went in Macy's and I thought, well,
it's her clinking underneath by the mic. Stop it.
Let me look at the shoes here. And I was drawn over to the Carolina Herrera, the Good Girl. I've got all of those fragrances. They're wonderful, but look at these lipsticks. Just gorgeous. So you get to pick the lipstick, and then you pick the case that you want, and you pick the tassel. So these are the ones I chose. Let's see. The one I have on today is not this one, but both of them are beautiful light nude colors if you like this type of nude. And I hope we have enough sunshine here. The sun has gone down, and we were planning on going to the pool today, but we shall see. And then this one, see, it's magnetized on the bottom, but I will list, of course, the colors below. This is the
well, that's going to be lost easily, isn't it? Dragging it in and out of a bag, it's just going to clip off.
One I have on today. It's a little bit more of a retro, brighter color, and I love them. I have it on with, I tried to wear that Mob Beauty lip liner with it, but it's not quite dark enough, so I went over with, I can't remember, I think it was Totally Toffee, and then I have on a gloss over that. But I enjoyed looking at all of this. And then I did get some other makeup. Kelly loves to makeup shop too, so I did get some other makeup, but I'm not going to show you every piece of makeup because I would have you here for about 3 hours.
But that's what I want to see. I don't want to see the shoes and the bags. I want to see the makeup.
Swatching everything and showing everything. So you'll be seeing that new makeup coming up in some different videos. Okay, so I enjoyed that because I have never been.
Has she forgotten her roots? I think she has, hasn't she? She forgot that that's where she started. That's why people subscribe to her. Oh, those people.
To, first of all, I don't go in that many Macy's. We had one here one time and it went out of business quickly. That is where I saw the lady that showed me about the Maybelline Showrunner lipstick. Make sure I can't see up my dress. And then I ended up getting, did I go back?
Maybe if you sat at a table, we wouldn't see up your dress, would we?
Back to Zara then?
Oh,
no, I think I ended up getting, right while I was there, the yellow sequin dress. Gorgeous. I loved it. Just a beautiful dress. I have always loved yellow dresses. I had one in my 20s that I remember I used to wear to work, and it was that same shape that it reminds me of like Breakfast at Tiffany's or Audrey Hepburn. It's just that shift dress I love so much. And so that night I saw this
Breakfast at Tiffany's or Audrey Hepburn.
Little Fendi bag that will come up in a later story that I really like. I might end up getting one day. But another thing I had on my mind was a bigger bag. This is the whole, you know how the pendulum swings. Well, the pendulum has been over here for a while with smaller bags, crossbody, things like that. Well, when I went to that conference and when I go shopping, sometimes I like to have a bigger bag. Or like when I went on vacation with John and the kids, I wanted a bigger bag. So that was on my mind too. So bigger bags, maybe a tote. Remember in Vegas, I was looking at the
You have totes.
Dior tote, different things, and comfortable, nice shoes.
And?
So I went and found is it Ladere, little place with the macaroons. I always think, I'll show you the pictures. I always think those are so pretty. Sat down at this beautiful little table. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. A little marble table. I'm going to sit here and have a relaxing moment. And, you know, well, you'll notice that my Fendi bag, oh, I forgot to show you what I got at Fendi. Okay, these were the first shoes that I got. These little Fendi slides. Okay.
Why's Fendi got G's on? I would have said they were Gucci shoes.
For some reason, these Fendi slides put my camera crazy. But here they are. They're beautiful, perfect, just like I wanted. And they are size 38. So they are true to size. I remember I went in Saint Laurent. I think they must have been right there because I knew that I wanted some more of my Saint Laurent jelly flip-flops. I have these in black, and as you could see in Vegas, I love these. I have had these for years.
So you have them. So why are you buying? I need comfortable shoes. You had comfortable shoes. Any excuse to spend money.
My friend Denise bought them for my birthday, and I have worn the heck out of them. I have also ordered the lookalikes off of Amazon, and there is no comparison. They might look the same, but they do not feel the same. This is much more of a hard plastic, and you have to size up a whole size. So I did get the nude ones, and I'll be honest, they have some really cute pink ones that might be in my future. And then I'm a rock stud girl. I got these.
I'm a rock stud girl. I bought every pair of rock studs that was available at the time, and then I got rid of them all, and now I'm rebuying them.
They are fabulous. I wore them with a Zara dress the other day, and I was like, oh my, the black ones. And then I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute, let me just wait. I'm not wearing that much black right now. I have other black flats, so I waited, but I really love these, and these are size 38.5. Okay, when I went in the Valentino store, because there was only one lady working, they locked the door, so I was the only one in there. So I was like, shoo, good, you know. And there was this lady.
I was like, shoo, good, you know. Why is it good that they locked you in? What am I missing? And there was this lady. Here we go. Oh, but I don't gossip about anybody, and we don't put anybody down.
Waiting to get in, and she videoed us the whole time. Isn't that weird? I wonder why she did that. She videoed me trying these shoes on and several other pair, the block heels,
Pairs.
The 2 block heels. She videoed us the whole time. Can you figure out why she would do that? I don't know.
Maybe she liked your outfit and she wanted to know what your lip combo was so that she could go and buy exactly the same thing like you do. Do you forget that you stalk people and take pictures of strangers?
No. So I bought these 2 pair of sandals. Okay, the whole time I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to have some comfortable sandals to wear because I don't want to slow anyone down here. And I want to
Slow anyone down? Who would you be slowing down? You were on your own, you said.
go to all my events and feel comfortable and good. So I ended up leaving there, and then, hold on, let me get these. And then I went into Hermes, and quite the same story. You know, I don't think There was a lady there, like, delivering another, like a Birkin or something to a couple that was in there. She looked up and smiled at me and was very nice. But the man working there, I had to go get him. And there was a pair of pink Oran sandals that I wanted, but they didn't have my size. And so that is when I went to Gucci and I saw these little pretty, beautiful shoes. Okay, size 37 and a half, if you can believe it. That is how all over the board all of these shoes are. So if you wear it, I am a US 8. I'm just an 8. So if you are like a size sister to me, then pay attention to these sizes. And love them, wore them, can't say enough good about them. And then before we found my size in those, I'd already seen these, which also reminded me of like some of the Hermes sandals. And I just love the way these look. I thought they were cool with they're kind of like a denim or I don't know how you would say this, but I really, I used to sew. I'm really kind of like, I appreciate different fabrics and different things like this. And so I grabbed these too.
I appreciate different fabrics, even though I have no clue what the fuck the fabric is. But this is my job, guys. I'm a fashionista.
Also had like some jelly shoes, and so many of you had told me about Jimmy Choo having like a good flip-flop, but when I went in there they didn't have any. So yeah, okay, I think that's all the shoes that I got that night.
That's all the shoes that I got that night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was there another one that side? 7. So she's bought more than 7 pairs of shoes. Wow. And that's perfectly normal, is it? Okay.
But anyway, I got an Uber back to the hotel, took a nap, and then that night went to...
I thought you didn't need naps now you were carnivore.
Ruth's Chris, and...
The fuck is Ruth's Chris?
Let's see. Yes, I wore my jeans and my yellow jacket with my Gucci bag, and I wore, these shoes to go with that. Yellow and pink are so pretty together. I loved it. Loved the jeans. I got a filet and a bacon cheeseburger. The reason I do that is if you don't eat any snacks, any sides, any appetizer all day, you eat more at your meals. I did not eat all the steak. The cheeseburger was even better, but I just like to make sure I have enough. And then, let's see here. Okay, then the next morning, I got up and Kelly was coming. And we were going to go shopping. So I tried on the white dress from Zara.
Really? Were you going to go shopping? Wow, I never would have guessed.
I didn't want to be too va-va-voom. I knew it was warm there, but... Oh, and then this Guess dress that I got at Macy's. You guys, this dress is so sexy, so pretty, so Dolce & Gabbana. That's what it reminded me of. Guess. I mean, it's like the old school 90s Guess dress. I love it. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to see if John wants to go on a date night just so I can wear that dress because he's going to love it. Okay, then that day I wore the yellow sequin dress with my new Chanel white camera bag. Had the best day shopping. Talked to my mom that day. Let's see. We ate at the Nordstrom cafe, and this was another little snafu that happened.
I hate that word. I'm sorry, it just sounds so stupid. I know it stands for something sensible, but it's just the way when it's a snafu. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, what?
Went back to Fendi to get that tote, which is gorgeous, by the way. The perfect tote, white tote, because the leather isn't porous feeling. It feels...
Didn't she start a story about sitting at the table and relaxing, and then she went off on the shoes, and we never heard the story at the table?
It's like the kind of leather that you could really almost magic eraser or something, and the handles were tortoiseshell, so you won't get your grubby hand stuff on the bag.
I'm sorry, you shouldn't have grubby hand stuff if you're carrying a fucking Fendi bag. The hell? What grubby hand stuff?
We went there, like almost first thing, and go to pull out my debit card, and it's not there. So a moment of freak out. I immediately call Ruth's Chris. It's early. I don't even think they were open yet, and the girl was probably in the office, and she checked the safe and said it wasn't there. Well, the only thing I could think of is maybe it fell out when I changed purses, but I really knew it hadn't. So I had to call John on the golf course, and he had to call the bank to tell our bank that I was traveling so I could use another card. So that was like a little bit of a downer, and it really freaked me out. But we kept watching my account, and no one had used it, and the last charge was at Ruth's Chris. So that was something, but it made me appreciate John so much because he was so happy I was there. He was so happy I was spending time with friends, and he didn't even, he didn't freak out, like panic or anything that someone stole my card, and he just handled it. And that, he is so good at that. I mean, from day one.
Why didn't you handle it? John, I bet you were panicking, weren't you? Oh my God, John, I can't go shopping. I haven't got a card.
But I have met him. He handles everything. He can get it done. Like, you do not have to worry. He will handle whatever happens, and I love that. So let's see what else. I think the first pair of shoes. So
More
I didn't get the
shoes.
Fendi bag,
Woo.
and I didn't get the Fendi bag because I had just bad juju. So we went on shopping. One place we went was
Bad juju. Really? It wasn't their fault you lost your card.
Mango to look at the Victoria Beckham collection. I really find most of those collections, I will say the DVF Target was pretty good. But even though I never did get my jumpsuit I ordered, and I need to make sure they didn't charge me. But I like my sleep mask, but the prices were pretty good there. But a lot of times when you see like Victoria Beckham and Mango, those dresses were still $300, and they just weren't that great to me. So let's see. We went in, I wore the Fendi shoes that day, the Chanel camera bag. Everybody loved that bag. And the shoes I got that day were, I think these were the first ones that I got with Kelly that day. And
Were you in shock from losing your card? Or did you have your eyes closed? I'm sorry, they're fugly. But they're Chanel. I don't care. I'd rather have the cat.
And I will say these may be my favorites, and I haven't even worn them yet, but they are just a cool little Chanel. I guess, what would you say? I love how classic they are. They did have them in black.
Classic? You call them classic? They're like moon boots without the top. What the fuck? You got them because they've got fucking Chanel C's on the back, and everyone and their granny will see that you've got money.
Not believe they had the nude in my size. I got these at
You were surprised that they were still sat in the shop and no one had bought them, really, were you?
Nordstrom. And let's see what size they are in case you want to order them. They're 38. So they fit true to size. So I got these at Nordstrom. And then I have wanted to try these shoes forever. These are the Saint Laurent Tribute flats. I have these exact same, the color, the Tribute, and everything back when I was first getting into designer shoes. And I still have them. They're classic. They sell them every year. It's just one of those things. It would be like a Valentino rock stud or a Louboutin Pigalle pump or, Chanel ballerina flats. That's what these are. And so I got these to be a nude dressy flat when I want these. And these shoes are so good that even if you do take off on your shopping trip or your night out with a pair of wedges or heels on, you can put these in your tote and then bring them out and
Who brings a tote on a date night, though?
have those. Okay, hold
Okay.
on. Okay, so that night I made a reservation at Ruth's Chris, and we all went there, wore this dress. It's a Diane von Furstenberg, that same jacket, and I had the same thing. Guys, I love eating the same thing. I love what I eat. I'm not looking for any new things to eat. I have a feeling that people feel sorry for me, and they're always saying, have you tried this? Have you tried that? it is like such a peace of mind, such a wonderful thing to always know what you're going to eat. It's wonderful. I love it. I wore my new Gucci little Jackie bag, another really good bag, my new nude Loeffler Randall heels. We just walked across the street and had dinner. Okay, the next day we went to the Bal Harbour shops, and one of the reasons I wanted to go there, I wore my little Gucci pink ones, and then I wore one of my Lily Pulitzer, it's actually a romper, and we headed out. Kelly was driving, and I used my camera bag, my Chanel camera bag, and the first thing I wanted to do was get my mom her Mother's Day gift. My mom has been interested in the Goyard totes for so long, and you can hardly find a Goyard place to buy them. I know there's one in Dallas, but when I was there, she wasn't as serious about really loving them, but they had a store at the Bal Harbour shops. Beautiful.
I'm sorry, what's different to that tote to any other tote? I don't understand why you'd pay through the nose for that bag when you could have got her a substantial piece of jewellery and a tote from somewhere else.
I love being outside when I shop. And so I ordered my mom one for Mother's Day, called her. We picked out the right size. We didn't get like the regular like beach bag tote. I think it's called the Artois. And she chose green. So that was her Mother's Day present. And then we went and sat and had lunch. And I met one of my subscribers, Jolie. Thank you so much for coming up and saying hello to me. I loved it. You made our day. We really loved that. So I had a burger. They did not have bacon, even though they had brunch. So I had like some ham and scrambled eggs. And then we went to Chanel. Okay, this bag is something I have been looking at since I was in Vegas. When I walked in the Chanel shop in Vegas, I saw it, but I don't think I saw this one. This is a kind of like an old bag that they have brought.
Right, that's cute. It's a nice bag, but I guarantee you, you could get that style of bag without the 2 C's somewhere else. She's not going to get... What I'm saying is she's buying all these things. Do they go up in price? Will Brooke and Will be able to sell them at a profit down the road? Because she's not going to get her wear money out of them, is she? She'll wear them once in a blue moon. I still don't like that fucking wear thing. How many usage is she going to get out of that bag?
Back a shopper. I think it's called the 31, and this is actually the mini size, and it's a crossbody. It has these 2 straps, and I think it is just so like cool and retro looking, and it's a little bit Palm Royale. I just love it. It has like a...
I'm bored with this Palm Royale phase. Can we move on to something else now? I'm bored.
A key thing in it. And I really like the black one. I really loved like the Tiffany blue-green color one too. But I knew the white would be something that I could use a lot. So I ended up getting that. And then we went to Saks and had a really nice... Oh my gosh, you guys. The most beautiful cardinal just landed right outside of my window. Please stay there. Please stay there.
Oh, isn't it
Beautiful.
cute?
Beautiful. I love birds. And so we went, Kelly got some bags and some shoes and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe before we left the Aventura Mall the next day, we had gone in Tory Burch. You know, I love gold shoes. And she has these shoes in, I think, like a brown color. And she was saying how comfortable they are. And then my mom, I was telling her that morning that I was shopping for comfortable shoes. And she was saying how much she loved a little block heel. So that is the reason I got these. I haven't worn them yet, but aren't they pretty? I love the way they're almost like a mirrored gold. Again, a little retro look. It reminds me of like Mad Men. Yes, a lot of this stuff reminds me of Megan on Mad Men, which I love. Okay, and then you guys, I had the hardest time. I almost bought a Lady Dior small in this most beautiful pink color. It
That's
had a shimmer
cute.
to it, but I've got that other little Chanel camera bag, and so I didn't end up getting it. And I was glad in the end because the next day, Sunday, we went back to the Aventura Mall and we were talking. We were like, wow, when we were in Louis Vuitton, there wasn't a lot out. And I've gotten to know that when I go in like Chanel, I ask them, what's in this cabinet? Where do you have your this? Where do you have your that? And I thought, I bet they had a lot of their bags just put up. So we went in there and I found a guy and I said, will you show us?
How do they sell stuff if they have it all put away and hidden? Because I know nothing about bags at all. So if I won the lottery tomorrow and I flew off to somewhere posh and went into a Louis Vuitton shop and I didn't see anything out, I wouldn't ask for anything and they'd lose a sale because they haven't got things on display. That's just stupid. Snobbery.
Other things that you have. I said, I know you've got to have some other just fabulous bags tucked in drawers. I said, I really like things that are really unique and all of that. So we had this really cool girl go downstairs and start pulling out bags from this big, deep drawer. And the first
I thought she said Louis Vuitton. It's Chanel.
one I got is this one. And you guys, I can't believe
This first one I got. Jesus. How much money has she spent?
how much I love this bag. It's almost like so
It's like a school satchel.
practical. It's called, I'll put the link to it down below, but what makes it different is that it's soft. See how it's like kind of moldy? And
Moldy.
this is just a
I'm sure Louis Vuitton will love the fact that you're calling their bag mouldy.
magnet. And then it has these dividers inside. So it is like the perfect, travel bag. Like that I could put, more things in and feel more. It's a good mama bag. That's what I'll say. It's a very chic, good mama bag. I love the gold chain. You can make this strap longer. You can put the two chains together. You know how all that goes. So loving this. And honestly, I've been really excited to share this one with you because I feel like a lot of the bags I get are more for events, going out, all of that stuff. And I know that if you're like I used to be, I would get one good bag every season. Okay, this would be your one good bag. Now you would still maybe need something for at night, but that will go with everything. I love it. I feel like a chic mom in this bag. I just love it. Okay.
You haven't got babies anymore, Lisa. Wake up.
Then I saw this bag sitting up really high on a shelf. Kelly was looking at another bag that she fell in love with. And I always feel guilty, when you ask them to get a bag down, they have to unlock it and all of that kind of stuff. Which we were talking, that might be a tactic. You know how like if you even look at a bag, they like take the handle out and start doing all the stuff and want you to try it on. I think that is like a tactic. And but she didn't have a hard time getting it down. And you guys, look at how beautiful this bag is. The colors are
I
just
like that one.
soft and gorgeous. I love it. Another good under the arm, soft, good bag. And it even comes with like the little pouch inside. I just love it. So I don't know the name. Has a tag in here. I don't know the name of this, but you guys probably do. But I just thought it was beautiful. I love everything about it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So those are my bags
How about the little tag hanging off it? Would that say what it was?
that I got. Okay, let's go back to Saturday night. We went back to Ruth's Chris, and I know I've left you hanging.
Ruth's. You've been saying Ruth's, Chris. Ruth's. There's a T in it.
My credit card was there. Where I had sat in the bar at a table in the, little bar area, but not at the bar. And when they brought me the check, I think it must have fallen out of the little book, because the next night the same thing happened to Christina and they brought her card. It had fallen out. So that's where it was the whole time, and they had just kept it at the bar in case I wanted to come back and get it. So that was good. That was good. I wore a Zara dress that second night with them, and then the last day we went out. Oh my gosh, you guys, let me tell you this story. Look at the size of their lizards. I was waiting for Sunday. The stores don't open until late, so I was down there like an hour early in the lobby, and there was a side door you could go sit on some steps and sit in the sun. So I went out there and was sitting in the sun, having the best time answering your Instagram messages, you know, talking to my mom, just doing stuff like that. And I'd already seen a big lizard the first day
one.
I was talking to my mom, but it wasn't this big. I looked.
Wasn't it? It wasn't that big.
At this little area beside me, and this lizard, okay, not only does he have big neon lime green stripes down his back, he was looking right at me, and then when he would run around, he would lift up and run on his back legs like nothing I've ever seen, and he could.
I've seen that, and I live in the United Kingdom. Do you not watch educational TV programs or videos at any point? Isn't that a gecko? Anyway.
Could dig with his little front legs. He was digging in the dirt. And so I was
Oh, wow, he could dig with his little front legs. Who'd have thought it? God, you're dumb.
like, Lisa, you are not going to let a lizard, I mean, he was probably about that big. I said, you cannot let a lizard run you inside, because I was just loving it. It was cool out there. Weather was beautiful. And I thought, well, what would I do? He doesn't seem scared of me. Like, I was waving my hands and everything, and he wasn't scared. And so...
Why should he be scared of you? Why were you waving your arms at him? Can you imagine anybody walking past thinking, yeah, fucking tourists, look at him. He was running up and down. What harm was he doing you? Let him run up and down.
So eventually he ran back in the bushes. But I'll admit, I was thinking, what am I going to... I mean, you can't step on him. Like, I don't know if lizards can, like, jump or what, but he freaked me out.
Really? And you're saying this out loud? Why did you want to step on him? He was running around, minding his own business. You were sat on the stairs getting some sun. What was the problem? I don't get your story at all.
Okay, then we went to Cracker Barrel and had breakfast because Christina was going to meet us for an early dinner at Cracker Barrel. So we went shopping again. Oh, we went to Nordstrom. I got some stuff for a Nordstrom lip video that I've got coming up that you're going to love. It was
that you've already done. Can you not keep track of what you've done and what you haven't?
So good. And what else did we do this day? Okay, is that my lunch? Yeah, that's my dinner. Yeah, that's my dinner. I love getting a bacon cheeseburger with a fried egg. I would have never thought of doing that. I've even seen John get it, but I didn't think it would be that good. But when I was in Dallas, the guy suggested that, and I decided just to go for it, and now, like, that's my thing. And
wow. You're really out there, aren't you? Having a burger with a fried egg. Whoop! Really?
And then we walked around a little bit, and I know I have this backwards, but I saw a girl in Saks walking around with trousers on with these Dior sneakers and fell in love with these. So I got these. I think these would even look good with a little t-shirt dress. I mean, they're beautiful and they're classic. Then she showed me these that were her favorite sneakers. They're, I like metallic sneakers, and I have the silver Gucci ones.
I like metallic sneakers. No, you didn't like sneakers at all. Up until the point where you'd bought that amount of shoes, you couldn't have anything else. So you decided to start in on the sneaker fucking train.
Well, a couple of times I've wished I had gold ones. Well, here they are. And I see how they're not too bulky? They're a really, really streamlined sneaker. So again, be thinking comfort, walking all around. And then when we were in the mall, I saw a girl walking with these Hoka sneakers on. And I think she had just like an athletic outfit, but I saw them and I showed Kelly. I said, "Ooh, look at those sneakers. I love the color. Let's go in." We went in Nordstrom, looked, they didn't have them. I ended up seeing them in Foot Locker. Wore these home. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're comfortable. These are way, way more padding, more cushion, more everything than the On Clouds. But you have to, I still didn't wear socks with them, but you do have to lace them up. They remind
Oh, do you have to lace them up? Oh.
me of, I used to wear to walk in Adidas Saucony, I think that's what they're called, and they have a big toe box like this, but they have a huge toe box. So if you have any toe issues, which many of us do, I don't yet, but I know that that's a big thing. I do like my toes being able to spread out. These are very, very comfortable.
You don't have any toe issues, so why are your toes always like that in shoes then?
So let's see, all the nights that we went out, what we would do is just go sit. Let's see, I think one night after, we would just go like where Ruth's Chris was.
Where what was, right? Tell me, how is she saying Ruth Chris?
What we would do is just go sit. Let's see, I think one night after, we would just go like where Ruth's Chris was a little road with some different restaurants. So what we would do is just go sit outside and talk. Had the best time. I mean, everything was wonderful. I ended up leaving on Monday morning and I got back at I think 4:30. And I had something happen on the plane that I have never had happen before. One thing that they did, it was one of those big planes where you load in the middle, and I flew one of those there and one of those on the way back to Atlanta, and then we have to come back to Wilmington. But it was the whole classic, is there a doctor or a medical person on board? I looked back there and I couldn't tell what was going on, but they did have to we had to stay seated until a paramedic came on board. And here we are in that big old plane about to land, wheels down and everything, and all of a sudden we go up like that. And we're all like looking around. He had to spin around because there was already a plane on the runway. So, you know, when he took it around, it felt like the plane was like that. I took a picture, but it doesn't do it justice to how it felt, you know, circling back around like that, especially a big plane like that. So that was interesting to first for me. But John and Will met me at the airport with a dozen roses, and I came home and John cooked steaks, and here we are today. So another good trip. And I have one little trip coming up soon, just a road trip. Brooke and I are going to a wedding, and then I don't have anything else planned until the Nordstrom sale in July, and I think we're going to go do that as a family. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love it. I love like thinking of you while I'm there, and you know, just having you in mind. I love when I post.
Fuck off. Really? You're doing that now after your big announcement and pay me to watch me when I'll go and spend thousands on a stupid trip?
Stuff like in the moment and like keeping up with you. So thank you so much, and thank you to Ideal Diamonds for sponsoring this video. Like I said, I will leave all of the codes, all of the links, all the information down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
I was like, where's the cats? We got two. We've got two for today. Dork. How cute. I can't believe... I'm going to see if I can get the links to everything and add it all up. That was just fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. Anyway, thanks if you got this far with me, and I will see you in the next one.